Well, this record heat is a reminder of why Phoenix has to find new and better ways to adapt to a warming climate.
Researchers gathered at ASU Thursday to discuss ways to harden our defenses. Joe Dana tells us about the pursuit of one very specific technology.
A record number of students and scholars in the Urban Climate Research Center are presenting their studies in this 8th annual event at ASU. It is a mad dash to figure out ways to make our cities more resilient to heat.
These products are losing reflectance.
The next generation of climate leaders are reimagining how we design roofs, walkways, farms, and yards.
Everyone's looking at urban climate challenges through different lenses.
More shade is a given, and the city of Phoenix alone is planting 2,500 shade trees through 2027. The challenge is developing the cheapest, most efficient, cool surfaces and paints. Here's why it matters. Sunlight converts into heat after it hits an object. But if it hits a reflective surface, those protons bounce back into space.
They not only remove the energy from the environment, but they also reduce the energy load on buildings. So they reduce the air conditioning demand of the buildings.
Parker King is researching how one kind of reflective concrete degrades over time.
For my PhD research, I studied like urban heat exposure in Vermont. We're not in Vermont anymore. I wanted to go to the big leagues, so I went to the hottest place I could find.
ASU is partnering with several companies to find paint and films that could one day cover rooftops, walls, and streets. Reflective surfaces are also a social justice cause. Phoenix is spending more than $24 million on a Cool Seal pavement program over the next 4 years. Nonprofits are also in the reflective arms race.
Our goal is to cool the planet, regionally the planet.
We first met Ye Tao of the organization MIR 3 years ago. The MIT and Harvard-trained scientist is testing reflective surfaces and paints in Sierra Leone using local materials and labor and recycled plastic.
You got to make sure that whatever you use, there's plenty of it. You're not competing with other industries.
MIR is looking for volunteers and donations.
We're subjecting ourselves to some of the harshest conditions. So if we're able to make the engineering work, so we're quite confident that we can do this anywhere in the world.
What scientists learn across the world and at ASU will likely help the world's hottest cities survive in the future. Joe Dana, 12 News.
Joe, thanks.